Goodbye, Sonic Meta Era. Hello, Sonic Multimedia Era.
Let's go back to the puddle. Matter of fact, bitch, let's go hit the pool, yo. Yo, he Joey and I'm Danny Tanner. This motherfucker got a whole gang of banana.
Alright guys, what's up? So, Sonic Frontiers is literally Sega's only hope. Now, I know we say this all the time, but this time it's serious. Now, what do I mean only hope? I'm not saying that Sonic is dead, no, because Sonic is a very successful IP. It's going to have a great movie, a show, all that stuff. But when I say Frontiers is Sega's only hope, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the video games. I know some of you guys are going to be like, but Origins is coming out, Gamer Guy, what are you talking about? Yeah, Sonic Origins is in development hell. You know, that's why Sega didn't announce it or talk about it at all in the Game Awards. And Origins is supposed to come out when Sonic Movie 2 comes out. That was the original plan, the original intention for Origins to come out when Sonic Movie 2 comes out, and it will benefit from that because the Sonic movies so far have been based on the classic storyline of Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. So having Origins there will be great for the beginners or for people who are new to the franchise. You know, start the Sonic series with the classics, kind of like how Colors Ultimate was made for the sole purpose of bringing in the movie fans. And that's in development hell. I've already explained about that. I don't need to go on about Origins or how like Christian Whitehead and Evening Star are not involved in this game. So that's part of the reason why it's in development hell. But let's get into this video. Let's get into why I believe next year will mark the official beginning of Sonic Multimedia Era. We've only got a taste of that in the past year, but this decade, the 2020s, is definitely marking the Multimedia Era, and the Meta Era is pretty much over. So before I get into this, be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell. Let's see if I can get to 80,000 subscribers before it's 2022. And Sonic Frontiers will not be the only 3D Sonic game coming out this decade. Now, Sonic Origins. Now, if that game sucks, that'll be 2 out of 3 Sonic games that have come out in the past year that have released and have bombed. Here's the difference. At least Colors Ultimate and Origins are remasters, you know? So it's not that much of a huge loss for Sega because you can always go and play the original. I could always play Sonic Colors. I don't have to play Sonic Colors Ultimate. Why should I play Sonic Origins if I can just play the original Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles in CD? They have been released multiple times across platforms, across generations of consoles. Now, the same case may not be for Sonic 3 Knuckles. Now, I know that game hasn't been released as much as 1 and 2, you know, especially CD, because the whole Michael Jackson rights and the estate of the music and all that. But I'm just saying, you know, you can still play it emulated or on Sega's official emulator, but the same cannot be said for Sonic Frontiers. This is a brand new 3D open world game, so Forces does not have the luxury of the other games that you can play it on previous consoles. If Sonic Frontiers bombs, that'll definitely affect Sega in a bad way. The only way I can be more relaxed and confident about Sonic Frontiers is if Sega sent test demos on websites for fans to play them and give them feedback. I know big companies don't tend to do that for AAA games, but the ones that do end up releasing flawless video games. I guess it's all about companies swallowing their pride because Sega has already let people playtest Frontiers since 2019. But it was only a select number of people. Fans, non-fans, and casuals. But I don't think that's enough good feedback to utilize for a game of this scope. It needs to be more accessible on a website like G-Round. G-Round is a global gaming community platform discovering unreleased and outstanding games in all gaming genres. New games are updated every Thursday. Now here's what you can do on G-Round. People can play 2 free games every week and talk to game developers and provide constructive feedback in your language. This website may be in its alpha stage right now, but you can use G-Points, which are the primary currency that you can earn from G-Round by writing reviews and feedback to the game developers. You can also use G-Points to buy amazing gear from G-Point Store. So download, play, have fun, and help game developers through G-Round now. Also, first things first, I gotta cover some of these Sonic Frontiers leaks. Now, this leak came out back in September, so this was a good 3 months before we got the trailer and it was confirmed that it's Sonic Frontiers, not Sonic Rangers. Now, I wanted to read this because some of the information in this leak was spot on. some remain to be seen. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Let's hear this. Now this guy says, hello there guys, and guess what? I'm a Sonic Rangers playtester. I would like to start with the fact that I'm not that familiar to Sonic than other leakers. I've only played Sonic 3, the adventure games, and recently Sonic Colors Ultimate. It came to my attention on Twitter that apparently a leak of Sonic Rangers gave someone hope. I'm here to confirm that is all fake. Now he also says, then what's the game going to be about? It will be an open world sandbox game with a more realistic style than some other Sonic games, but with over-exaggerated terrain with loops and platforms and such. Okay, so that's good that this open world Sonic game is going to have some Sonic-y stuff, because that was my big worry about that this game wouldn't have a lot of Sonic elements in it, like loop-de-loops, rails for rail grinding, springs, all that stuff. And it will just be like a Breath of the Wild knockoff. Now he says, the game has these action stages, which control similarly to Sonic Colors, but with less 2D, which is a style of boost I'm not familiar with. Maybe Unleashed Regeneration style? Anyway, these stages are really fun, and they're better than Colors. This is how I can tell that this leak may be somewhat true, because this person says they've only played Sonic Colors Ultimate, the adventure games, and Sonic 3 Knuckles, the Holy Grail. So he compares the action stages with Sonic Colors. We all know that the action stages are going to be boost oriented, but he's saying that it has less 2D, so it's unlike anything he's played before. So maybe it's like Unleashed Generations. Now that is good news. If Sonic Frontiers action stages play like Generations Unleashed, now we're talking, because I don't want it to play like Colors or Forces. Good thing he didn't play Forces, because Forces has worse level design than Colors. At least Colors had great level design, for its 2D blocky stages. Forces didn't have any of that. It was just 2D and automated. The story is pretty straightforward, with Sonic making corny jokes as always. But they do take it seriously, like in Sonic Adventure 2, but not by much. Again, I don't care about story and lore in video games, but I do know some people like stories in Sonic games. Alright, now that's a bit concerning, but like I said, Roger Craig Smith is back to voicing Sonic. It would actually be surprising if he was in the game and he cracked 0 jokes. Every single Sonic game Roger Craig Smith has been in, Sonic cracks corny jokes. That's just the nature of the beast at this point. So it's like return to formula. I guess the meta era ain't quite over yet, but he does says that they take it seriously like in Sonic Adventure 2. But this person also has not played Sonic Forces, and that game was very try-hard serious and try-hard dark and edgy. So I hope Frontiers' tone isn't like Forces, and it's more like, the Dark Age era or before that, where Sonic was taken a bit more seriously. I'm not saying Sonic can't crack jokes. He can. Sonic has always cracked jokes. Just corny jokes, Baldy McNose here, all that stuff. I don't want to see that again. Now this one's interesting. He says the NPCs in this open world are all just random OCs like in Sonic Forces, from what I've seen. And they have their own distinct culture and live their own lives. They're very diverse if you choose which area to explore. Now this person has only seen Sonic Forces, he hasn't played it, but he's saying the NPCs are all just random OCs. So basically, this is in Sonic's world again. So it looks like the NPCs are going to be all Anthros, anthropomorphic characters. I don't think we're going to get humans like that in this. I don't think so from what he's saying. He's saying they're very diverse. It's going to be like, think Sonic Unleashed, except they're not humans now. They're Anthros, living in different areas with different cultures and clothing attires. So, we'll see. There's a lot of bosses sprinkled around the open world. However, the demo didn't focus on bosses, so I only got the chance to play only one boss. But from what I've played, it's alright, but it definitely could be improved. There is a Chao Garden in this game, but instead of bringing in animals in SA1 and SA2, you have to bring wisps. I know Prem will hate hearing that. You also have to collect red star ring thingies sprinkled around the open world instead of Chao drives like in SA2. That's cool. I'm totally fine with the red rings. That has been a staple in Sonic games since Sonic Colors. But what's this about the wisps? Now, as far as I'm concerned, the Chao Garden that I've been hearing to be ruined in this game, they're still going to be Chao, but instead of bringing them like little furries, little animals that honestly they did look kind of weird in SA2 because they weren't flickies, they were just miniature animals. Instead, you'll be bringing them wisps. Anyway, for all you wisp haters, just look at the bright side. It looks like you're going to be feeding the Chao wisps. I doubt it, but I think you're going to give the wisps to these Chao and it will give them abilities. I just want a Sonic game without wisps shoehorned in it, but we'll see. Now, Eggman is in this game, but he really isn't the main villain. There's a lot of villains that return from the past games, like what they told me, and a new villain, which is a Colossus thing. So this person mentions Colossus like 3 months before we actually get the trailer and see a Colossus type villain. So this leak looks like it's the most legit one that I've seen thus far. I don't care to read the comments, I just wanted to read this leak. So what do you guys think about this leak? I thought I ought to report it as the last final leak of 2021 on my channel. Now, you know, this brings new light and perspective to that article I read in the beginning of the year on Tails channel about Sonic Prime. It says here, Sega Sammy expects Sonic Prime to strengthen Sonic IP as pandemic slashes Sega's release schedule in nearly half. About Sonic Prime, we're not thinking of monetizing by itself. Our stance is to implement the Sonic Prime as part of strengthening the IP. Now, we all know Sega is going to bank on Sonic Prime's success if Sonic Prime's successful, just like they did with Sonic Movie. You know, it only makes sense. So Prime is what Sega will depend on for their IP. And that's another multimedia thing. And we already know they will bank on Movie 2's success like they've done with Movie 1. So that's how we know Sonic as a brand will never die. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog will be here way after we die. You know, like I said, it will outlive us all. I said that in old videos. But the 3D games definitely can die. We've seen gaming franchises where they've abandoned a formula for decades. Now let's be honest, the Sonic 3D games have been having a slow death for the past 10 years. Sonic Generations was the last good 3D game we got, and even that still had a good chunk of 2D sections, plus classic Sonic. So, you know, it's sad really, because the adventure formula is right there. It's right there. Sonic fans have used it in countless Sonic fan games. Sonic GT. Games like that, and Sonic GT is one of the best 3D Sonic fan games I've played in a long time. So it's right there, but Sega refuses to use it. Now, I heard Sonic Frontiers will have some adventure gameplay elements in it, but we'll see. You know, Sonic Frontiers is a big budget game. So if it fails, then that'll be a waste of resources, and as a company, as a business, why would you waste resources making another flop when you can bank on multimedia, merch, and ports and remasters? You know, as a business standpoint, that makes sense. Just continue making ports and remasters of games, or even remaster the adventure games. Then waste time making a new 3D game, using all your budget, resources, and money on it, and the game flops. Now, Takashi Zuka said Sonic Frontiers gameplay will affect the way Sonic games are made for the next decade. Like, future Sonic games will be based on Frontiers game design, game mechanics, and gameplay. So we'll see if he will follow up on that promise. But that can only happen if Sonic Frontiers is a success. Otherwise, they won't do it. So, what do you guys think about all this? Are you nervous about Sonic Frontiers coming out next year? Or are you perfectly confident and think that this game will be a hit and the game will be a success and the game will be good? You know, it will be a good game. The best Sonic game we've had from Sonic Team since Sonic Generations. Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, I think that's it for videos I'm posting this year. I'm going to take a break now, but next month I will be making a special video to celebrate my channel's 10-year anniversary. Now, I created my channel November 28th of 2011, but it wasn't until January 2012 that I posted my first video. So I'll be talking about that and the future of my channel and all of that. So if you don't want to miss that, be sure to watch that when I post it sometime next month. But alright guys, that's all I got for now. So I hope you're all having a happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever. Hope you're all enjoying your holidays, and I'll see you guys next year. So Happy New Year, and until then, I'm out.